kind of shag carpet you drop your car keys on. Listen, I have a fun story about shag carpet. When I first moved into this place like a year ago, I wanted shag carpet because I thought that I was going to enjoy the feel of it on my bare feet, right? Like so I bought this giant shag carpet, like area rug, not like an installation, but like an area rug, and I put it in my bedroom under my bed, and then I put one in Jackson's room because it covered almost the entire floor. And at the time he was really young, so like he'd be playing, and I didn't want him to like fall out and land on the hardwood floor and stuff like that. So I bought these shag carpets, but the problem is they were so thick they were impossible to vacuum. So I started to get worried about like dust in the carpet or dirt and like stuff that I just couldn't get out of there being kind of unhealthy, especially when the winters, when you can't really open the carpets or open the windows or anything. So I just went out and I bought some thin pile carpet, which is really nice. And I changed out the carpet in his room. I changed out the carpet in my room. But I have these giant fucking shag carpets. Like these were like 15 by 15 area rugs, right? That I paid like $300 a piece for. And they're rolled up right now, setting like in my kitchen because I need to get rid of them. Okay? And here becomes the part of the story that's spicy. The last shag carpet that I got rid of was the one in my living room. And I live in a place that is, and I'm going to say this quietly, I live in a place of basically like a bunch of retired old people that have lived in this building for like 30 years. On my floor, there's 5 people. No, there's 6 people on my floor. Sorry, there's 3 on one side, 3 on the other. 4 of them are on the board of the homeowners association. And one lady walks her fucking dogs, I swear, like 8 hours a day. And she caught me trying to throw out one of the big shag carpets into the dumpster. And she was like, no. Like, you can't put that in there. That's for household goods only. And I was like, yeah, but like they come with a giant machine that like lifts the dump. It's not, she's like, yeah, but you can't put that in there. We're going to get fined. So the moral of the story is that tonight after my stream, I'm going to wrap up around 12 p.m. I'm going to try to sneak these giant fucking like 15-foot long shag carpets outside, and I'm going to carry them under the cover of darkness out to the far dumpster where nobody will see, and I'm going to drop them in there because I'm an outlaw. That's my story. Yeah. Because this bitch, she walks her dogs. Like, she's like the kind of like retired old lady that not only walks her dogs for like 6 hours a day. Like, I see her outside every time I leave the house walking her dogs. In the winter, when there's too much snow, she has like it's like those little dogs that people put in their purses, but she actually has a baby stroller. Like, she literally walks her dogs in the winter in the snow with these like giant fucking baby strollers. Now, listen, I'm a pet person. I support it, but like I also feel like there's a point where it's just weird. Sell them and make the buyer take them on their own. Yeah, I had kind of considered that. Jackson's mom is very much like, she loves to sell that kind of shit. And a lot of times I just give her stuff. Like, I have 2 TVs I'm going to give her because I'm going to order another one. And I just give them to her, and then she sells them and then just takes the money and kind of puts it in an account for Jackson. So sometimes when I have, it's just the carpets are a little harder to sell because I had to cut them. To make them fit because I bought like, I don't know, 15 by 15s, and it was a little long on one side. So I cut them, and she was like, well, if they're cut, like, I'm not really going to be able to sell them. No. It's not. No, I'm not too lazy. Like, Jackson's mom would like sells anything that I don't want anymore. She's just like, yeah, bring it over, put it in my garage. I'll sell it. Go Breaking Bad on the rug, get a handsaw and cut it. So, you know, Salty, here's the fun fact, right? I thought about that, but not exactly like that. But I went to Amazon and I got one of those carpet cutters. Like they're like scissors. They're like scissors with the giant weird hooked end on them. But the problem is the carpet is so thick. By the time I cut through it one time, like I would have to cut these carpets into like 5 different like strips. My hand was so sore and tired and cramped by the time I actually made one pass across the carpet just to fit it into the room that I would rather just wait until 1 o'clock in the morning and try to sneak it out the door. You put them on Facebook for free, let someone else come get rid of them. Yeah, but see, Red, here's the problem. Listen, you guys are all making good suggestions to a normal person, okay? But here's the thing. When I calculate the time, okay? Okay, so first of all, I have to go on Facebook, which I just avoid at all costs, right? Because I hate everybody on Facebook. So number one, I have to go on Facebook. Number two, I've got to make a post. I've got to put it up for free. Number three, I have a bunch of fucking weirdos contacting me for a free shag rug. Number four, these weirdos are going to know where I live. Number five, I then have to go meet these fucking weirdos somewhere with the carpet and give it to them and make small talk with them, and then they drive it off, right? Like, when we think about the effort that goes into that, or I could wait until 1 o'clock in the morning and under the cover of darkness, I just slide it out, carry it down, drop it in the dumpster, and just walk away and come back and go to bed. You see what I'm saying? Like, A, I hate people, and then number two, I'm just lazy. Take them out and burn them in the driveway. I don't know if that's a good idea. Staple them over the dog lady's door. Damn it. Put them back in your truck, and we take Jackson to school and just leave them somewhere at the school. It's their problem now. I mean, I think realistically, I think that like twice a year, you can just bring stuff to the dump. I mean, honestly, I could just drive it to the town dump, but that's just extra steps, right? If I throw it in the dumpster, it's going to end up in the dump, right? Like, free shag rug is likely code. Yeah, that's exactly right. Some guy's going to show up for his shag rug, and he's going to be wearing like a latex suit and a spike collar and a fucking zipper mask and a red like ball gag. And he's like, I'm here for the shagging. And I'm going to be like, well, $20 is $20. So yeah, anyway, that's the story. So you know what I did? I'm going to tell you guys how paranoid I am. I threw out my old microwave. I should say this. I don't know if this place is bugged by the fucking retired people. I threw out my microwave, and I knew that they would pitch a fit. And it was like 10 o'clock at night, and I walked out with my microwave. It's this giant, like, above-range microwave. This isn't like a set-it-on-your-counter kind of microwave. It's like, it was the old one that was a mounted, like a range microwave. It's massive. And the worst part about it is it was hardwired into the fucking wiring of the building. It was not like plugged in. Like when they took my cabinets out, they had to cut the wires. So I'm carrying this giant microwave out at 10 o'clock at night because I think nobody's going to be around. And it's like the wires like is sticking out behind me as I'm carrying this. And as I go out, there's two ladies in the parking lot and they're talking. And of course, one of them comments on the microwave. They were like, oh, free microwave? And I'm like, well, you can have it if you want it. So I can't just take it to the fucking dumpster now, okay? I can't take it to the dumpster because they saw me with the microwave. They commented on the microwave. If anybody in the HOA was like, did anybody see anybody throw a microwave into this dumpster? If they found it, like, they'd be like, oh yeah, it's the guy that lives upstairs. I'm like, well, fuck me. So you know what I did, okay? I walked past them. I was like, you know what? You ladies have a great night. I gave them a wink, shooter fingers. I carry the microwave to my truck. I put the microwave in the back of my truck, okay? I drive away down the road. I listen to a podcast for like 5 minutes. I drive back to make sure that the coast is clear, that they're not still out there. I drive to the far dumpster, back up real quick, and I lower the microwave in by the cable so it doesn't bang because the trash had just been emptied. So I lower it in super careful because I don't want anybody to hear the bang, okay? And be like, what was that noise? And they look out, and there's my truck next to the dumpster, and somebody finds the microwave there. So I lower it down in there really gently, pop it in, and then I just climb on my truck, and then I just drive away. And that's how you do it, guys. Hey, John. And then cover it with a shag rug. No, guys. I feel like you guys are not taking this seriously.